Hey guys, I need your help. We are approaching 500,000 subscribers, 500,000, within the next couple days, most likely. Mark posted Drunk Minecraft on Sunday, which apparently led a lot more people over to the Minion Army, and we've grown a lot faster than anticipated the last few days, so I'm probably only like 2 or 3 days away from hitting 500,000, and I don't know what to do for you guys. I've thought about Omegle, I've thought about a charity stream, and I've thought about some kind of compilation video where I take, scenes from some of my early, mid, and late moments and throw them all together into something. And I thought about doing all three of those things, and still, that combination doesn't feel like enough to show how grateful I am for you guys. So I would love your input, ideas, thoughts, whether that's a good thing to do. Those things are good to do. Charity streams are going to happen anyway, but that's because that's something I want to do. As I reflect back on everything that we've been through, and a lot of you are new. Most of you have been around only maybe a few months, but some of you have been there since I first started my channel, and some of you have been there with Mark and I since before I even thought about doing YouTube. And it's just amazing where we've gotten in our journey. Usually I leave the inspirational quotes to Mark. I let him do that kind of talking, but it's time that I, took over and started talking to you guys about how I feel about my channel, our channel, what we've done together. And I couldn't have gotten to this point without you guys, whether you've been here a day, an hour, 2.5 years. I think I posted my first video back in the end of November, early December of 2012. And now we are in 2015, barely. And in that time, it's amazing how much has changed. Between meeting Molly through Mark's channel, with her now living in Ohio and us having kind of our own little place here, and having nearly 500,000 people that clicked that subscribe button, it's mind-blowing. And seeing the support I get, the likes and comments and the views on videos, the number of you that come out to my streams, even though they're not charity streams and they're pretty late at night usually, because I'm a bum who likes to stream late because that's when I get my energy kick and want to be doing games and such. But you guys have got me to this point, and I've tried to, go to these conventions, the PAX Easts and Souths and Indie Pop Cons and whatnot. And I've done meetups, different places I've gone, like the Mall of America in Minnesota, and the meetups we've done here in Cincinnati. And yet I still feel like I've barely scratched the surface of meeting even just like a percentage of you guys. And I would love to be able to give back to each and every one of you individually. I just don't know that I can, other than, through my content, and that still doesn't feel like enough. I'm just a babbling idiot who sits here stuttering through words and going when I screw up, and screaming and yelling at the top of my lungs, making your eardrums hurt. And yet here you are watching this silly vlog. But I truly just want to say thank you. Lord Minion 777 was never meant to be a thing. It was to support my friend Mark, who I never knew would become Markiplier. Not the Markiplier he is today anyway. And yet, I remember submitting a video to celebrate him hitting 20,000 subscribers several years back. And I didn't think it could get any bigger than that. There's nothing that I thought could eclipse the feeling of 20,000 subscribers. That was such a huge number. Numbers really don't mean a whole lot when it comes to YouTube. They do if you're, worried about the money side or worried about being the biggest or whatever else. But numbers are such a fickle thing because, people come and go. And what does 10 mean? What does 100 mean? What's a million mean? What do those numbers really mean? Nothing. It's you as individuals watching that means something. It's the comments that we read on our videos, good or bad, the tweets we get, the emails, all those kinds of things that add up, that tell us that we're making a difference. And telling us that we make a difference means you're making a difference to us. I don't think I'd be here posting videos if you guys didn't watch Drunk Minecraft years ago and subscribe to a channel that had 0 videos because you thought I was a funny guy with no face and no Minecraft skin in the first few episodes of Drunk Minecraft. And 67 episodes of Drunk Minecraft later, I'm about to hit 500,000 subscribers. And I have no idea how to handle that. You guys have changed my life and given it meaning. I did a draw my life, and I don't need to get all emotional, but I was in a pretty rough spot a few years ago. My life had fallen apart. I was questioning everything from who I was to what I was going to do with my life, to my future, to my career, my schooling, everything. And then I found YouTube and Twitch and could see what doing charity stuff could do, to see what I could do to bring smiles to your guys' faces. It's so much more amazing than anything I could have ever hoped for in my life. And you guys are the reason why. I still like to watch, TV shows like Supernatural and The Walking Dead and such, and I don't keep up with them as much as I'd like to, because I find myself making videos, and streaming. And it occurs to me all the time that you guys could be watching these big shows with big actors and movie stars and going to see the movies, going to hang out with your friends, buying these games and playing them yourselves, going to websites, social media sites, and going to look at art, drawing art, painting, reading books. There's so many things in life that there are to enjoy that exist for solely entertainment or knowledge or a combination of the two. And yet, here you are clicking on this video of some weird guy sitting in a room staring at a camera and choosing me over something else you could be doing. And I don't know if there's a way to bring across how much that means to me that you do that. Because it gives me fuel to be better, to do more. It gives me a purpose. And it gives me motivation and hope for humanity and our generation and such, and future generations and past. Because you see the news and you see all these negative things going on in the world, and YouTube's been around for 10 years, Twitch about 5, and here we are raising, not me, but we collectively as a YouTube Twitch group, raising millions of dollars for good causes, for the St. Jude's and Able Gamers and Child's Plays and children's hospitals of the world, for all kinds of great things. And it just empowers me to know that as bad as we're all supposed to be, here we are making a bigger difference collectively than we ever could individually. And it's silly websites and video games and YouTube that has brought us all together. And that's awesome. So I've been rambling for about 9 minutes now and haven't even talked about anything. So I apologize for that. Most of you probably quit watching by now, but I do want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of the Minion Army, the Minions Lair, for watching my video or videos. Thank you guys for giving me a purpose. To celebrate 500,000 subscribers, I want to hear your ideas, and I'm going to read each and every comment on this video, no matter how many hundreds or thousands, or even if there's only one. It means something to me that you guys leave those. I like to know when you guys like a video. Just know that all that stuff's appreciated. Just because you don't always get a reply doesn't mean I didn't read it. So, I'm hoping to do a charity live stream April 18th, which is in about a week and a half. It's a week from this coming Saturday. I don't know how long or anything else. I'm thinking it'll probably be for Able Gamers. I'm going to be doing one in May for St. Jude. St. Jude is something that means a lot to me too. I got to go down there and meet some of the patients and doctors, and it's an awesome organization and they deserve our support too. And Able Gamers, they're friends and I know what they do makes a huge difference. And we've been talking to them for a long time. Mark and Bob and I did a stream for them a while ago, and I'd like to do one myself. Because as much as it means to me to have friends like Mark and Bob that I do charity streams with, it's time for Wiggy to grow up and, you know, do some of my own stuff like that. It's time for the Minion Army to become an entity all of itself. Whether you're a Markiplier or a Bobblehead or a Minion Army member or all three, I feel like we can make a difference ourselves along with what we do with Mark and Bob and D-Live and everyone else that we've supported. So it's our turn. Any ideas you guys have, games or whatever else, let me know in the comments. I look forward to reading them. I'm thinking about doing, like I said, another stream in May, either May 9th or the 30th probably. Or I don't know if I can do mid to late May, but we'll see. May 9th feels like it's a little soon after April 18th, but I'll do my best to make that work. Otherwise, we'll try to push it back to May 30th. But the event Play Live is happening for St. Jude in May, and I definitely want to participate in that. So I'll have more details on the stream and such later. This video is really meant just to be a short 1 minute long video saying, hey, what should I do for $500,000 to make you guys feel as special as you are to me? I ended up pouring out my heart a bit more than I meant to. But, thank you guys for everything. I look forward to the next big milestone, which I guess is either 750,000 or 1 million. Every person that subscribes is a big milestone. I don't know why we arbitrarily assign meaning to 500,000 or 100,000 or whatever, but we do. But every single one of you matters. And that's why I do the meetups that I do. And I know I've not gotten down to Florida or South Dakota or over to Europe, Asia, Australia. I've not been to all these places to meet some of you, and I just flat out can't afford to do it. And there's just not enough time in the year to go everywhere, as much as I would love to. I hope to make it out to many different places in my life and meet as many of you as possible. But with, you know, the rate we're growing, if I did a meetup tomorrow in Britain, the next day I'd have a lot of people over there like, hey, Wade, you ever gonna do a meetup in Britain? It's like, oh, you just missed me. I guess I'll have to do another one then. But I'm hoping to meet as many of you as possible. And I hope that it comes across how genuinely happy and appreciative I am that you've chosen me to watch. So let's make a difference together, guys. Hopefully I've, you know, brought some entertainment into your lives, because you certainly brought joy into mine. Thank you. Stay tuned for charity stream on April 18th. 500,000 subscriber video. As soon as I get one done, maybe Omegle. I don't know, we'll see. And probably another stream in May. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Stay tuned for whatever comes next. Until next time. See you guys.